here we go. So I'm going to show you how to use your stamping platform with layering stencils. Now, I did not come up with this idea. I believe it was Simon Hurley, and then Kathy Zielski also got on board and said it was amazing. So here I am to demo that for you right now. So this is the one I created using my stamp platform. Now, if you don't have a stamp platform, or you are not sure what a stamp platform is, I love my stamp platform. This is the Crafter's Companion one. I love it so much. We are currently out of stock. It is on back order, but it is called the Stamp Press, and I love it. So I am waiting for this to come back in stock. I love it so much. I use it all the time. As you can tell, it is messy. I need to clean it up, but I'm not going to do that now. So what you're gonna do, you're going to take your piece of paper. Here, let me grab a clean one. Going to stick it into your stamp platform right at the corner there, okay? Here we are, in there. Now this is a 6x6 because I'm using 6x6 stencils. Now this stencil set, and I believe I've said this before, when you take it out of the package, down at the bottom, there is going to be the code plus the number. So this one has the number 1, that means it's the first layer. So that is also going to be lined up into my stamp platform, again, right at that corner. And then I'm going to use magnets to hold that in place. Now, I also have the magnets from my Totally Tiffany magnetic design set, just to give me a little extra. There we go. I've got the other 2 stencils. Those are going to stay there for right now. I'm also going to grab, because I'm working with oxides, and it is pretty easy to put your fingerprint in your oxide ink. So I will be using this just as a little extra, just to make sure that this doesn't move on me. Okay. I've got a frog in my throat today, let me tell you. What do I want to do? I feel like, let's just stick with these. Let's just stick with these. So I am going to use Shaded Lilac, Salvage Patina, and Hickory Smoke. I'm going to recreate this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my 3D gloss gel, and I'm going to show you how I applied that as well. Okay, wonderful. Got this one. Going to grab, which layer am I going to do first? Yes, I did. Yes. Oh, yes, I guess you need to take it. Yes, yeah. Let's just see. Do I want to mix it up a little bit? No. Don't get all fancy schmancy live on air. Let's not do that. Picking up some ink. I'm going to go over. Now, a lot of people ask me, why do you like the oxides? Oh, for their blendability. They're just so smooth and so creamy. Now, another tip. In these stencils, they have these squares on the side, which also make it very easy to line your stencils back up again. So I am inking over the squares on this one. I'm going to pick up more ink. I am using a blender brush. This one is the Catherine Pooler, which we have on order. They should be here on Monday. Glenn? So if you are new to ink blending and you don't have any distress oxides, I suggest getting 2 or 3 oxides in a color palette that blends well together and just try them, because if you're new to ink blending, you will not believe how incredibly easy it is to blend these inks. Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Just gonna move these over to that side. This is Salvage Patina, my favorite blue right now. It's just so lovely. I didn't think I needed another blue ink in my life, and then when this came out and I started using it, I was like, oh, this is the blue I've been needing with the 50 other blues that I have. Just gonna move my inks out of the way. Here we go, layer one, almost done. So yes, my new obsession, layering stencils. I love stencils, but layering stencils, a whole other world. Whole other world. Okay, layer one is done. I'm going to take off that. Going to leave my paper there, going to take that one off. Set it aside, going to grab layer two. Okay, oops, flip that over. Layer two. I'm going to take, here are those 3 squares on either side. I'm going to take them, line them up. I now have it lined up perfectly. Put my magnets back on. Try to keep them apart. Oh, okay, push it back in the corner. Layering back on. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, next color. Hickory Smoke for this one. This is a Gina K blending brush. We also have these on order and they are coming back in. I believe that order should be arriving here on Monday or Tuesday. Oh, I'm just going to do this. Here we go. I don't need to worry about those squares again. You don't need to re-ink them, because you've already got the blue on your first layer. Here we go. Almost done. And I think I got everything. Perfect. Take our magnets off. Layer two. And the final layer. And oops. There we go. Lining up those squares. Everything is perfectly square because I'm using my stamp platform. Actually, I'm going to, now let's stick with Shaded Lilac. Let's just stick with the colors. Stick with the colors. Shaded Lilac. One last one. And then we'll trim this down. And then I'll add the 3D gloss gel so you can see how I apply that. Here we go. Almost done. One last move of the magnets. Yes, retro colors would look very cool. I don't know, you think of all the different color combinations you could put together. Perfect. Okay, let's remove our magnets. Remove that last stencil. And there we go. Now, because this has a pigment ink in it, because Distress Oxides have a pigment in it, this is still wet. So I'm going to set that one aside. Set my stamp platform aside. I'm going to bring this one back in. Going to trim off these edges. There we go. And now I'm going to add some 3D gloss gel from Prima and Finnabar. Now I think I'm going to do this layer. I'm going to have to wipe my ink off of here. Yeah, it is a very beautiful pattern paper, or pattern. It is called Modern Mosaic, so yeah, it is made to look like a mosaic background. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Now, I'm gonna bring this back in. I love this tool. This is my rotating design board. I believe we're sold out of the rotating design board and the magnetic design set that comes with it. We have them both on order again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer that stencil over top. There we are. Get it lined up. Okay, 3D gloss gel. Put that there because that's what I'm using. I'm also using my Stencil Pal. Love my Stencil Pal. This is from ThermoWeb. They come in a duo pack, so you get 2 of these. I'm going to take my palette knife. I'm going to grab out some of the 3D gloss gel. I'm just going to put it there on my Stencil Pal. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to spread this across my card background. Love using my Stencil Pal. Makes this so quick, so easy and smooth. I know I'm getting a perfect layer. Perfect. One more corner. And one last sweep to get all of the excess off of my stencil. And I'm going to scrape that back in the jar for another day. Give that a quick wipe because you don't want to let that dry on there. Perfect, good. Peel this up. And now I've got a layer of the 3D gloss gel over top of my purple portions there. So of course it's wet. It's a little bit opaque right now, but it will dry translucent. So that will take some time. I could take my heat tool to it, but there would be a chance that it would bubble up, so I don't want to do that. So I will show you this other one that I did earlier, and it's dry. Let me just give that a wipe. The 3D gloss gel is a really great way just to add a little something. So here's one that I completed earlier this morning using the same stencil. I used Salvage Patina, Bright Persimmon, and Squeeze Lemonade for these colors. And then I used this stencil number 2 in this 3D layering stencil set and added the 3D gloss gel over the Salvage Patina. So it just adds just a little something on there. So yeah, that's another great color combination that I like there. Wonderful. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. That was fun. We're going to be back next week. We've got more new stuff coming. Great things happening for Scrappy Hour. We've got new classes, so you got to keep watching for those. And of course, I might just pop in and just do a demo just because. So have a great day. All you maker maniacs out there, get back over there, start watching some more of your videos because that's where I'm going to be. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.